Thanks for stopping by. So what are the holes in your sales process? What is maybe the one area that you can improve upon or tweak just enough that will help you yield, say, an additional $200 with every delivery? The 20 biggest secrets of sales will go a long way in helping you accomplish just this. The 20 biggest secrets of sales are not based on any hyperbole. They were built on facts. They were built with more than 2 years worth of research. And they were built with the breakdown and analysis of more than 7,000 deliveries. 7,000 deliveries at some of the largest, most profitable automobile dealerships in the United States today. I will share with you a 30-second step. I call it the fourth biggest secret of sales. This 30-second step occurs right before the actual presentation of the numbers. And if you follow this step precisely, it will help you do two things. First and foremost, it will greatly enhance the likelihood of you selling the automobile to begin with. And second of all, it will help you deliver that vehicle at a fair gross profit. I call this step the review of the equipment. What you'd want to do is start with a separate piece of paper and list out everything you can think of on that vehicle, and maybe highlight what was most important to the customer. Maybe the customer was getting prepared to take their new vehicle on a trip, on a vacation trip. And maybe luxury and safety was most important to them. So while your sales manager is giving you the numbers on the automobile, write down everything you can think of. It should take 30 seconds. And maybe start with the 3 or 4 most important things to the customer. And then upon your return to the customer, I'm going to just shield those numbers for just a moment. And I'm going to start the presentation of the numbers precisely like this. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, let's just take a moment and review the equipment and make sure that this vehicle is equipped with everything that you're looking for. Now, earlier you mentioned to me about the DVD and the entertainment system. This vehicle does come equipped, DVD entertainment system. Kids are going to love that in the back, and maybe more importantly, the parents up front are going to enjoy the peace and quiet of the trip for your upcoming vacation. Now, the vehicle comes with 9 airbags, and it also comes with 160 commercial-free stations. You mentioned to me how important having your music was for you on that long trip. In addition to that, it provides this. It does that. It also will do this. And I'm going to walk down through all that equipment. It gives me one more opportunity to build additional value just before I actually present the numbers. And then as I present the numbers, it's going to look exactly like this. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, based on the equipment level that you have chosen, the manufacturer's selling price is $34,510. Now, given the age, condition, and mileage of your vehicle, the market dictates it to be valued at $11,000. Now, most lenders will recommend you put down about 10%. Some of my customers will put a little more, some will put a little less, but 10% down is $3,500, and that translates to a monthly investment of, for 48 months, of this for 60 months, and this for 66 months. Which makes the most sense? And I'm going to ask for a commitment at this point. This is a very credible way to present the numbers. You know, one of the most common ways that I hear as I travel the country is I'll hear salespeople present numbers, you know, using one man's opinion. In other words, here's where we are, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. My sales manager said you could buy the car for this, or my used car manager says your vehicle is worth this. What do you think? And their strong close will be, what do you think? In other words, they're asking an opinion. They're inviting negotiation. What I have just given you is a way to present the numbers by building some additional value, present the numbers using a third party. Because let's review. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, based on the equipment level you have chosen, the red tag sale price is $34,510. Who just determined ultimately the price of the vehicle? Let's That's right, it was the customer, based on the equipment level they have chosen. Now, given the age, condition, and mileage of your vehicle, the market dictates it to be valued at. And who's determining the price of the car? It's not one person's opinion, it's an entire market. Most lenders recommend that you put down about 10%. Who's asking for money down? Is it you asking for the money down? Or is it a third party, again, the lender? Most lenders recommend 10% down. Some of my customers put a little more, some a little less. 10% is $3,500, translating into A, B, and C. Which one makes the most sense to you? Look, I know this step is filled with anxiety. When you walk out there to the customer, maybe you as a salesperson are feeling a tremendous amount of anxiety. I know the customer's feeling anxiety at this point. I've just provided you with a very credible way to present numbers that should diffuse some of that anxiety. And if you learn this step precisely as I've just explained it, it will help you dramatically with selling cars at a fair gross profit and selling cars, the most important thing. Look, if you like this type of training, check out my upcoming workshop schedule. Any participant that I have in the workshop, I provide a 100% money-back guarantee. If you send a salesperson to my class and they do not immediately come out of it selling more cars, making more money, I offer a 100% money-back guarantee. Thank you for taking out a moment and considering an investment in yourself. Have a great day.